Hi everyone, this is Amy, and my family and I would like to thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're taking you on this incredible snorkeling experience at Tugboat Beach in Curacao. Picture this, crystal clear waters, a sunken boat, and a breathtaking underwater world teeming with colorful fish and corals. Wanna see more? Let's go! Tugboat Beach is one of Curaçao's most popular dive and snorkeling sites. More than 30 years ago, a tugboat sank just off the coast, and over the years it has become covered in coral and home to all kinds of underwater creatures. The water at this beach is very clear, so you have no problem seeing the boat and marine life. It's spectacular. It's important for us to mention, if you're planning to bring your little ones along for this adventure, make sure to equip them with floaties or a life jacket depending on their age or swimming skills. Even though the water at Tugboat Beach deepens gradually and is calm near the beach, if you're going towards the sunken boat, you may find bigger waves, and it can be challenging for young swimmers. Here's me struggling but still trying to smile for the camera. We brought our watermelon floating mat, which is amazing. We bring it on all our trips. Super sturdy, and the kids are always fighting for it. I will link it in the description below. We were happy to be able to hold on to it from time to time because the waves were a little bit much. The beach is not soft and sandy, so not fun to lie on it. We simply put our towels on that big cement block at the end of the beach and jumped in the water. But there's a bar and they rent a few sunbeds. They serve drinks or small snacks. If you don't have your own snorkel set to explore, you can rent one at that same bar. Stay tuned to know what activities are offered at this bar, which I will talk more about later in this video. Here's a list of essentials to bring along. First, sunscreen to protect your skin from the strong Curacao sun. Since Tugboat Beach is a bit secluded, you can bring your own snacks and plenty of water to stay hydrated. Curaçao's water is safe to drink, so a reusable bottle is perfect. Bring some cash if you want to buy something at the bar. Snorkeling gear and a waterproof camera if you plan to explore the sunken tugboat. By the way, you don't have to go buy a GoPro. You can bring a waterproof pouch for your phone and still get amazing footage. It's been useful in different weather and so many kind of activities that we don't leave home without it. And if we do, they're so popular now you can get them anywhere. We got one at the supermarket in Curacao. Some mosquitoes were nibbling at us on that day, so if you're sensitive to mosquito bites, repellent is a good idea. As mentioned earlier, if you're traveling with kids, a floaty or a life jacket. And last on our list, some water shoes. When you approach the tugboat, you'll be amazed to see that the boat is almost at the water's surface. You can see it so clearly, it's just 16 feet or 5 meters down. The sunlight filtering through the water makes the wreck and the schools of fish around it even more captivating. The fish in this area are used to having humans around, so they won't swim off immediately when you approach them. This gives you a chance to get a close look at them and even capture some really unique footage.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong.
As we swam back to shore, we took a moment to savor the beauty of the underwater world.
Feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Did I do a good job to convince you this beach is a must during your Curacao vacation? Good, so now you're wondering how to get there. Tugboat Beach is located about 4.5 miles or 7 kilometers southeast of Willemstad, the capital. You access it by a dirt road east of Curacao Bay Beach. If you're coming on your own, I will link the Google Map directions. You can take a taxi. And also I'll put a couple of shore excursions ideas if you're coming on a cruise ship or if you just want to relax and not have to think about finding your way there. Now let me take a second to ask you if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button and subscribe and even leave a comment down below. Doing so makes a big difference because YouTube will suggest this video more and that will motivate us to create more travel content like this one. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's talk more about the beach bar. What's amazing about it is it's constructed entirely from recycled materials like coconuts, wood, and stuff from the sea. Everything is unique, and you can spend hours sitting on the terrace just looking at the colorful objects. Fun fact is that you can rent a barbecue pit and they'll even organize a party for you on the beach. Here's a list of the rental items at the time of doing this video. Link to website in description. One thing I found super interesting is there's a spot where you can design and paint your own piece of driftwood and you can make a unique souvenir to bring home or offer as a gift. Isn't it an amazing idea? You get to enjoy the natural beauty of the beach and let out your artistic side. Now, we can't make this video without addressing the elephant in the room. It's possible you will see an oil drilling rig at the beach. It was there when we went. The area used to be owned by Royal Dutch Shell and was used as an oil terminal until 1996. I have to admit it's an eyesore. But it doesn't affect the clarity of the water or the beauty of the snorkeling experience. One thing to keep in mind is Curacao Ports Authority requests everyone who uses the area be aware of the warning signs and the work that's taken place where the oil rigs are moored. Stay tuned for the upcoming part 2 of this video as we explore Fort Beaconburg, which is located just a few steps away. It's the perfect and fun way to end your day after seeing the Sunken Tugboat. We had planned to visit the fort, but we had no idea where it was located, so what a surprise when we realized that it was right there when we were leaving the beach. We had an amazing time. We explored the fort inside and out, we learned about its history, and we captured truly amazing 360-degree views. Thank you for joining us today at Tugboat Beach. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. See you soon in the next video, and in the meantime, happy travels!